Hi friends, welcome back to the CFO Edge, where we break down financial strategy for startup founders and business owners who want to grow smarter. This episode is inspired by a real client session I had this week. And if you have ever felt overwhelmed by too many ideas, too many initiatives, and not enough clarity on where to start, this one's for you. So here is what happened. I spent the past couple of hours with a client who is aiming to 5x their growth this year. Ambitious? Absolutely. But they had multiple ideas flying around. Launching a new product, expanding into a new market, and going deeper in their existing one. All with a team of fewer than 20 people. The energy? High. The execution plan is scattered. Sound familiar? Too many businesses operate like this, caught in the excitement of what's possible, but not focused enough on what's profitable and practical. So I asked them the question I'm going to ask you now. If you could only bet on one growth initiative right now, which one would drive the biggest return with the least resistance? So let me repeat that question again. If you could only bet on one growth initiative right now, which one would drive the biggest return with the least resistance? And guess what? That question led us to a simple but powerful framework for strategic planning. Here's the framework we walked through, and I want you to try this too for your business. The first one started with effort. How much time, resources, and people does this initiative require? Then let's think about cost. What will it take financially to bring this to life? From cost, then we looked at the rewards. What's the revenue upside or strategic value? How soon can we realistically launch this? When do we expect to see traction or results? And value potential? What's the market size or demand for this? How profitable is this initiative really? I mean, what are the margins? How will we reach our customers? Is this channel scalable? And the last one was about the strategic fit. Does this align with our overall mission, brand, and momentum? Following these steps will lead you to stop chasing shiny objects and start growing smart. Because when you take the time to evaluate your growth options against real strategic criteria, you will stop reacting and you will start leading. And this approach is not just for small teams. Whether you have 5 people or 500, this thinking creates clarity, accountability, and most importantly, traction. So here is your homework, even if you don't like one. Pick 3 growth ideas you are currently considering. Run them through this framework. You will be amazed how quickly the obvious next step starts to reveal itself. And if you want to go deeper or need help doing this in your own business, you know where to find me. Thanks for listening to the CFO Edge. If you found this helpful, forward it to a founder friend. And don't forget to hit follow for more weekly episodes. Until next time, grow smart, but not scattered.